Memoria, yo sé que tú me odias. Mi mamá me dijo yo estamos en victoria. Estoy hablando con tu y vi en el jet y cerca la gloria.
Welcome back to another edition of the Javiiurena podcast. We have a special guest with me, Utah boy, my good old friend. Good old friend Lehi Martinez. What's up, Lehi? How you been?
Yes, sir. Doing good, Javi. How are you? How you been?
Good, bro. Good.
That's
Shit.
good, man.
So, brought you on here for the obvious, But to start things off, I want to get a run through of before you made your decision to go to Utah. So, basically, previous preview, okay, you went 2016. So before 2016, things that added up. So all right, I'm making my decision to go there.
Yeah. So I made that decision pretty much back in my senior year, 2016, 2015, 2014. The beginning of high school, mid high school. I had no idea what I was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't set goals. I didn't choose ahead of time what I was gonna do. But I think it was Thanksgiving or Christmas, my senior year. My whole family came. We were talking. They're like, "Lehi, do you wanna?" Because I have two sisters, right? Like Ian said,
Yeah.
two of my sisters previously went to Utah. They got married. One lives there now. The other one lives in Arizona. And so they're like, "Lehi, do you want to move in with us, or do you want to stay?" And my reaction was like, "You know what? I'm gonna leave. I want to try something different. I don't want to stay here. I want to move out and try to be independent or become independent." You know.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's pretty much the last few months of high school. That's when I told myself I wanted to move out. And so now I'm here. Now I'm here.
Shit. Hell yeah. Okay. So, you said you didn't have no goals. You kind of is that I feel like it kind of everything added up for you, right? So you didn't have goals, but then when just one day you're like, oh shit, let's try it out. It just
Yeah,
kind of came together. You know?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So life since 2016 when you moved to Utah. So how has it been? What's the difference between here and over there? Or here as in 209 and then Utah.
Well, here definitely the weather, bro.
Yeah.
It gets pretty cool. My first year here, it snowed a lot, dude. I wonder one time I was out with my sister, around midnight, and it was like -2 degrees, -3 degrees,
Ooh.
and I wasn't prepared for that, right? I didn't adjust, and so I was freezing. So definitely the snow. Elevation for sure. I forget what's the elevation here compared to California, but for sure it's a lot, right? Because California is more like sea level,
Yeah.
and in Utah it's in the mountains. And so I remember playing soccer first time here, and I was dying, dude. My lungs
Okay.
couldn't take it.
Yeah.
My lungs couldn't take it. I was dying. But it's just a different vibe. Different vibe. I know in California there's a bunch of Mexicans, right?
Okay.
Mexicans, Assyrians, Indians, all that stuff. Here in Utah is mainly just white people.
For sure. Okay. And so you spoke of soccer. Let's get to that real quick. So tell me a little bit about your soccer life a little bit. Get me caught up. So I know you play in Utah, or how is it out there? The atmosphere of soccer compared to here.
So my soccer history, first I played in Javiiurena, I think my 8th grade year, 7th or 8th grade, one of those two. And then my freshman year at Pittman, and then I think my junior and senior year I played like a year and a half travel ball for East Valley, and then from there I won a team for Tulak FC, but it didn't work out. The team separated. We separated twice, in East Valley and in Tulak FC. But out here, I would say California is way more competitive.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not saying that here they're trash or anything, because they're not. They're really
Okay.
good here.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's California, dude. You have every ethnicity there. You got African
Yeah.
American, like I said, Indians, Mexicans, everything. So definitely California is more
Okay.
competitive than out here.
For sure. Okay. So now going back, I know you like traveling. Tell me a little about your traveling life. What was your things of your best trip, some of the best experiences you've had, right? Traveling.
I know
Well,
it seems like I travel a lot, but honestly, I don't.
okay, but
You
I know
see
you like traveling though, right?
Yeah, well, you see me
Yeah.
going back and forth from Utah to California
Yeah.
because of my relationship, right? I'm a long distance relationship.
Okay.
But anyways, favorite trip. Dang, that would be hard. Like I said, I don't travel a lot, but I would say Mexico. My first time going to Mexico, about 2 years ago, I think, 2 summers ago. First time I was pretty sick. I didn't know what to expect. You know, you always hear stories or people post pictures of them being in Mexico. Um, yeah, I went there, met some family members that I never knew about or
Yeah.
met. So it's kind of weird, you know, because you're talking to them, they're your family, you don't even know them that well, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, we were there. We went to Guadalajara first, and then from there we went to like the small cities, right? From where my parents were from. But it was a cool experience. I loved it there. And then from there, as Ian said, it was crazy because we went to the Mexico game, right?
Okay.
Our last episode, I saw you talked with Ian, right? My
Yeah.
little brother.
Yeah.
Um,
Shout out Ian, by the
yes, I know, bro.
way.
So the last day in Mexico was when the game happened,
Okay.
and so we flew from Guadalajara to Phoenix, and literally once we landed, we had I think an hour and a half to get to the stadium. And so Phoenix is right here. The stadium is like northwest of Phoenix, and then where we lived, where my sister lives, was like 30 minutes south of Phoenix. So I mean, there was traffic going back home, and then traffic going back up to the Phoenix area. So we were scared because we thought we were gonna be late and miss,
Okay.
like some parts of the game,
Yeah.
like Ian said. But we got to that at the end. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to travel more. Actually, I have plans. Hopefully,
Tell us about that.
once,
Let's see it. Let's hear it. Let's
hopefully,
hear it.
man, because before COVID hit, I was trying to go to Europe, mainly
Okay.
Spain, because I love soccer. I'm trying to see Messi. Hopefully, I'm able to see him.
Actually, speaking of
But
that, hold on, my bad. So
yeah, you're
you
good. You're
spoke
good.
you spoke of wanting to go to the Euro 2020,
Yeah,
right? So like
yeah,
before COVID hit, like how was that leading up? Like you're like, all right, I'm gonna buy the ticket.
yeah. My roommates and I, were looking into that, trying to buy tickets. But like I said, COVID hit, and so it just paused everything. And so, like I said, once, because there's restrictions right now, the U.S. people can't fly to Europe right now. There's a travel ban on that. So hopefully next year, man, I'm trying to go to Europe, New York City, and hopefully Miami.
Miami, okay. So you're trying to go
That
to
that's the
Florida and then New York, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's the plan. That's the plan.
Okay,
But man, we'll see. We'll see what happens with COVID.
okay. So okay, now moving past all that, leading up to the money wise, I know you're investing into money, right? Obviously, like I know you're like speaking of your business, FEV Sports, by the way.
Yeah.
Like what led up to that decision? Like, all right, let's make it happen.
So yeah. So we'll set things straight. I'm the founder of F Sports.
Exactly. I wonder if
Me and
that's
my
so
brother
great.
created it. I guess you could say Ian is the co-founder.
Yeah,
Um, but now, dude, I just always wanted to make money on the side.
yeah.
Back in high school, I'm not sure if you remember, but I would sell candy every now and then.
True, true, yeah.
I even DJ'd for a while. I tried that thing out.
Oh yeah,
Didn't work.
DJ Lehi, yeah.
It
I
didn't work
remember
so well. Work out so well. I think I did like 2-3 gigs. I don't
that.
remember. Um, but yeah, last year actually I started selling jerseys just by word of mouth, to my roommates here, and I would post them on Facebook. $45 for the De Bruyne jersey or Messi jersey. They would sell out quick, and I would only have like 2-3, right? 2-3
Yeah.
jerseys, and they would sell out quick. But then COVID hit. There we go again talking about COVID, and it stopped everything, right? So I was like,
Okay.
dang. The website I used would take like literally 2-3 months for the jerseys to come in.
Oh,
And
okay.
so that wasn't worth it. So I was like, I'm gonna just stop for a bit. And then I found a supplier, right? Found a supplier, good price. Bought some jerseys just to see the quality, right? And then from there, I was like, okay, looks like it's good. It's good quality. I'm gonna try it out. And then that's when I think it was either me or my brother reached out to you, and you bought a few jerseys, right? And so,
Sir.
yeah, at first we were doing our own thing. Like Ian would sell to his friends in California. I would sell to my friends here
Yeah.
in Utah. we decided to merge and create a page, and so that's how FEV Sports was created. You know, football es vida, sports.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Actually,
how I created it.
I didn't even know what it stood for, to be honest.
It
But
says on the
oh, on the
badge, you
bio,
know,
on the
yeah, on the
okay,
bio,
yeah.
yeah.
All right.
But also talking about money, like I said, investing. Yeah. So where I work for, yeah, they talk a lot about investing and doing forex. You know, trading cryptocurrencies, trading currencies. So that taught me a lot of things. I got
Okay.
really interested in that, and so yeah, I do have some investments, some in stocks, some in crypto. 'Cause, I mean, it's a risk. It's a risk. So I only invest money that I can afford to lose. You know, I'm not gonna invest like $1,000 or
Yeah.
$5,000. Maybe in the future, if I feel confident, I'll invest that much. Because like if you think about it, if you leave your money in the bank, it's not making you money. You probably get 1 cent every year,
Yeah.
right? For the interest, which is nothing. Whereas if you invest in stocks, depending on the stock, every quarter, for example, I invested in one stock. I think it was Apple. It paid me like 25 cents. It's not a lot, but it made me more than it
Okay.
did
Yeah.
at my bank. You know,
Yeah.
in my bank, it took me a year to get only 1 cent. Whereas in Apple and my investment, it took me 3 months to get that 25 cents. Obviously, the more you invest, the higher the return is, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just touchy subject. I'm not too informative into
Okay.
that kind of stuff. But yeah, for now, I have some investments, which is good. It's never too late to invest. If you have questions or anything, let me know or do your research. I'll try to answer all your questions.
Okay.
But yeah, investing, I'm
Yeah.
into
All right.
that. I like making money on the side.
So sticking into money, like what keeps you motivated? You know, like what makes you want to keep like doing it? Like FEV Sports, investing, all that, working at your job, obviously. Like, is there anything in particular that keeps you like motivated?
Um, I mean, who doesn't want to become rich, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I wish I could just win the lottery and be rich, right?
For real.
Um, but no, when I first moved out here, man, it was hard, dude. Money was tough. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. Because honestly, I don't think they taught us anything in high school, my senior year, of like financial things, you know? I think they talked about credit cards a little bit, just like barely they touched it. I don't remember. But high school was back in 2016, man. I don't really remember.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should teach us more about finance. Yeah, because I remember one time, because when I lived with my sisters, I was paying rent. I didn't pay rent, which is
Okay.
fine. There was one time I first got my job, first job ever. I never had a job in California. Like Ian said, you know, you see your paycheck, oh, $500, seven hundred
Yes,
dollars.
bro.
I want to
All
spend
the
it, you know.
time. All the time.
And especially when you're like 17, 18, you think it's a
Yeah.
lot and you're rich, you could buy anything, right? With no problems.
What happened?
There's this one time I had to pay rent, right? And well, at the mall, I think I had to pay rent. I look at my bank account. This is embarrassing, dude. And I literally had 1 cent in my bank
Oh.
account, dude.
Oh shit.
So I had to wait until next payday to pay my sister, right? And so that's when I learned, man. You gotta learn how to save and how to use your money.
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm way better at it. I tell myself, you know, I would save money on the side first for my rent or my bills, and then whatever was left, you know, I would use for fun money, right? But that was kind of my motivation, dude. Noticing that I had only 1 cent, literally 1 cent in my bank account. I was like, Lehi, you can't keep doing this.
No, that happens to
You
everybody
can't.
though. Sure, like it just you gotta people either learn from it or just they just keep doing it, and then it
Yeah,
fucks or like it affects them in the long run.
yeah. And thankfully, these past few years I lived in Utah, I've had a better job. I mean, it doesn't pay a lot, pay well, but it's enough to pay my bills and
Yeah,
be able to travel. And yeah, dude. So I hope we can all learn how to manage our money
yeah, for real.
and don't end up like me.
And with that money, you can do like hobbies that you like, right? Obviously, like not a little bit,
Yeah,
but like you, like what are some hobbies you got?
hobbies. I mean, like I said, the company, dude. That's what I
You
invested.
come,
I haven't,
okay.
thankfully, with what I have now, I'm able to invest in the jersey business, right?
Yeah.
So what I do
Yeah.
is drop shipping, right? You guys
Yeah.
pay me ahead of time. I order from my supplier. They send it, and I profit off of that, right? So thankfully, yeah, like I said, with the money I have, I'm able to invest in my company. I mean, it's not huge. When I say my company, it sounds like it's a huge business, right? It's growing. It
Yeah.
barely started.
Yeah.
It barely started. But yeah, I'm trying to get it to grow. Yeah, like I said, thankfully with the job I have, I'm able to invest in things. Able to buy a car because going backtracking a little bit, right? It was a struggle living in Utah. I lived with my sister, and she lived, and I didn't have a car, right? She lived probably like half an hour from the closest train station. And so I had to walk, dude. I had to wake up early in the morning, like 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m., and get to the nearest bus station. And from the bus, go to the train station. The train station, go downtown Salt Lake City where I worked. And it was a struggle, dude, because like I said, it's cold,
Yeah.
young. I would get lost. But then little by little, as soon as I got money, I bought a bike. Now I get my bike to the train station and then ride my bike from the train station to my work. And then as years passed, I was able to get my first car. It was like a 2006 Nissan Altima. It was all right. Not the best, but it's
Yeah.
your first car. All I needed to do is take it from point A to point B.
Like,
That broke
okay.
down. That broke down last year, and then thankfully this year I was able to buy a brand new car.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. Like you said, like it's always good. Obviously you did it yourself, but you're just tired of like doing all that process to get to work, you know?
Yeah.
It's like
Oh
a
yeah, dude.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So and then our good old friend Jose Flores, Jose. So I remember this thing he told me back in high school. I forgot how it went, but something about like buying expensive things, so you have to be like basically working your ass for it.
Yeah,
So
for
like
sure.
leading to that, like just like shoot, I know you guys are like everyone who doesn't like an expensive ass car. But
Right.
again, it leads to it though, like you said, saving. Eventually, those $500 that you didn't have when you were 17 will come back, and you're like, oh shit, here they are. Like it adds
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
for
like,
sure. For sure, everybody makes dumb purchases, dude. Because I know, when you're young, everybody wants Gucci shoes or Louis Vuitton belt or a chain, or expensive watch. But now that I make my own money and see how much it costs to buy those things, I'm like, dude,
yeah,
I
for
don't
real.
need that. I mean, yeah, we every now and then we make our dumb purchases. But I mean, yeah, sometimes like everybody said, there's a difference between a want and a need.
Exactly. It all goes back to like what economics, right?
Yeah,
Comes back down. So okay, speaking of a want and a need, do you want the PS5 or you're gonna buy the PS5 soon? Or you already have it.
I got it, bro.
No way.
thankfully,
Yeah, you
thankfully to
got
my
it.
brother. Thankfully to my brother-in-law. Yeah, because dude,
Okay.
when they first released it in Walmart during those certain times,
Yeah.
I was at work, right, and I kept trying every single time, and I wouldn't get it, dude. I
Yeah.
wouldn't get it, so I was mad, and so I think yesterday, the 19th, yeah, yesterday they had another drop, and so I was trying. I had my friend try it, and then I had my brother-in-law try it, and he got it, dude.
Oh
He got
shit.
it for me. And
Okay.
so yeah, that's coming soon. I mean,
It's coming soon. You're
five,
excited
five,
about that or what?
yeah,
For
five
sure.
hundred dollars, right? But E and I are splitting it,
Yeah.
so comes out cheap. So whenever he moves
Yeah.
out here, we have the PS5.
Sure. That's dope, bro.
Um,
Like, that's dope.
I don't need that, right? I don't need a PS5,
Yeah.
but I want it.
Exactly.
So there it comes. If you have the money for it, go ahead and buy it. But
Exactly. And
yeah,
like you said, like just because you have $600 and the PS5 is 500, don't buy it. I mean, some
exactly.
people, some people might. I'm
Yeah.
honest. I'm personally waiting a year to see if it,
Mm-hmm.
like, like the price lowers down. For sure,
That's
yeah.
smart. That's smart. That's smart.
Because I did that with the PS4 too. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah. And speaking also going back again on motivation, every now and then I would talk to Jose Flores, right?
Okay.
And be like, hey, bro, what are you doing when you coming back to town? I actually asked him if he's going to be back in town for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
but he's not. He's not going to be coming down, unfortunately. But it's all good. He has his personal life, I have mine,
Yeah.
you have yours. But yeah, I'll be talking to him about school and work, and I'll be like, yeah, bro, yeah, just keep doing it, bro. You're gonna reach the top one day. And I think that's important to have motivational friends that you could always talk to, dude.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you won't always have everybody, Like, of course, you'll have your parents or your brother or a good friend, but you won't always have them, dude. So
Yeah,
yeah,
for
I would
sure.
say, I mean, I don't know who motivates you. Maybe Jose does it too, but yeah, I mean, I thank Jose a lot because he helps me stay
No,
motivated.
yeah, for sure. No, going back to him, obviously, like, shoot, like, I see him grinding out there where he's at,
Yeah,
just doing him, and I know
yeah,
he's making. I don't know if he's making that money. It seems like it, but
yeah.
honestly, good
Seems
for
like
him
it.
though. Good for
Yeah,
him, bro.
honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he got married. I was surprised when I found out he was getting engaged and getting married. I was like, dang, no way.
No, yeah, for
Cause
sure. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm happy for that guy.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's good, man.
crazy.
I mean, talking about life now. I mean, it's weird seeing people getting pregnant. Like our friends are
Okay.
getting pregnant, or
Yeah.
getting married. It was so weird to me, dude. I was like, dang, she's pregnant. No judging, but like, dang,
No, yeah, yeah,
she's
yeah, yeah.
pregnant, or dang, she or he's getting married. But that's life, dude. Most of us
Exactly.
are like
Life
21,
happens.
22,
Life
23
happens
years
like that
old.
within a snap, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's life. It's just how it goes after you move on from high school. Dude.
Like,
It's
people
normal. It's
always.
normal
Yeah, exactly. Like, I always was told, like, oh, make sure you do things while you're young, because then it'll catch up to you. Like,
for sure.
I'm kind of realizing it now. Like, okay, got to finish everything now. you know. But like back when I was like 18, even 19, I'm like, okay,
Hmm.
like I start realizing, like, all right, I should start taking those advices. Obviously helpful advices always help out. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
like just having people motivate you, even like if it's just like someone that you watch on TV, on
Hmm.
YouTube, anything
Yeah.
like that.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm not saying getting pregnant at an early age is bad or getting married at a young age is bad, but you gotta have fun as a young
Exactly. Yeah.
years. Go
Yeah.
travel, go party, go visit some part of the world you never been to before.
Exactly. Go do what makes you happy. Pretty
Go to
much.
a concert, go to EDC, go see, Travis Scott, Drake, go see all of
Yeah.
them before you have kids, because then when you have
Exactly.
kids,
Yeah.
you can't be doing. You can still do it, but you won't be able to do it as much.
Yeah, for sure. And like we were saying, like, yeah, just everything happens within. Shoot, who knows tomorrow?
Yeah,
Tomorrow might be different, way different.
yeah.
But moving past that, I know. Shoot, like honestly, like back in high school, I got my style now probably from you and Jose. Tell me a little about like your style, like how you dress, your shoes that you like. I know you got me into like. I don't have them personally, but like what you got like the Nike Air Forces back then or the Hirachis, right? You had a few pairs back.
Uh, Dude, honestly, no, no,
Nah. Yeah.
no. I don't think the Harachis were my brother. He had those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know, man. If you look through my Instagram, yeah, you can see me all dressed up, like a businessman and everything to high
Okay.
school. That was just how I dressed, man. I don't know. I just felt good dressing like that.
Okay.
But after high school and after being in a relationship, you're like, I just dress normal, however I feel like it.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know. It's just the phase I was going through in high school. Just trying to look good, trying to impress ladies, I guess.
Okay. Okay.
Uh, but I mean, I miss high school, dude. That was such a different vibe. Such a different vibe. Um, uh, when you first go to high school, it's a different experience. Like everybody says, I look at some of your podcasts. Everybody says when you go from a junior high or from like a small school to high school, it's like a whole different experience
Heck yeah, yes, bro. Yeah.
because it's huge. What
Yeah.
when you're there, it's huge. And when I go back to visit, it's like a small school.
Small. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's just a whole different vibe. I mean, and then there's different phases too that you go through in high school, and you meet a bunch of friends and you lose a bunch of friends. Like my freshman and sophomore year, I would hang out with a different set of guys, right? But then junior and senior year came along, and we're not friends anymore. I think from that group, it was only Carell, or who we call him
Carol.
Carol.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's the only one that I still talk to from that group, and that's fine. I mean, that's life, dude. You're always
Yeah.
gonna make and lose friends. I mean, look at us now, dude. How many friends do you talk to now after you graduate in high school?
I'm believing.
Two, three,
You're on your own, bro. You're on your own.
yeah,
Like
maybe
you don't
five.
like. Yeah. I don't know how other people are, but like for me, like
Yeah,
say if someone hits me up, I'll hit him back up. I want to talk to
yeah,
somebody, I'll hit him up. But the convo only lasts like a day at least, or even
Yeah.
3 hours. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
simple like that.
yeah,
But like, it just life's way different after you're done with
yeah.
high school.
But I mean, if you keep that circle close, which is good, I know
Oh yeah,
people
yeah,
who still talk to like the
exactly. Yeah,
same group of people that they
yeah,
met back in freshman year because they have that
that's good.
connection.
Yeah,
But I mean, even me and you and Jose, like we don't talk that much, but when we do it, it's for a while, right?
yeah, yeah.
We still have the connection. 'Cause,
And it all goes
uh,
back to connections, like you said. You know, like having that
yeah,
connection.
yeah. Because me and Jose, I mean, I don't talk to him a lot as much as I talk to you because yeah, we see him grind, dude. He's
Yeah,
busy.
yeah, for
He's a
sure.
hardworking man.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a husband now. Trying to provide for his family.
So yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Well, yeah, man, high school, so much fun.
Talk to
Um,
us about high school, like some of your best experiences from there.
Football games for sure, bro.
Okay.
Football games for sure. I would be with the soccer squad. We would always go
Okay.
to the football games, right?
Yeah.
You know how
For sure.
it is, dude. It would be lit. Um, I remember we'd be doing stupid things. I remember we would have ice and just throw out the crowd. You remember that?
Yeah. What about the?
Throw out the crowd.
I think some even carrots, bro.
Carrots?
Carrots, yeah. Sometimes,
Nah.
or that might have been during lunch, but shoot, like with some crazy stuff, bro. For real.
Yeah, or like the soccer squad would have their own section, and then when the other team would kick the ball, we'd be like, "Hey,
Uh,
fool."
yeah. For real,
That
bro.
was fun. And then let's roll the clip, bro. Let's roll the clip. We would like people would bash each other,
Okay, let's pull it up.
jokes, burn them.
Let's pull it
Yeah,
up real quick. Let's pull it up.
this was Fernie or Dino. I don't know how he goes by now, Fernando or Fernie, but Dino
Dino Fern. All right,
against
we're gonna
against
pull it up right now.
Ramson. Yeah, let's pull it up. Roll
All
the
right.
clip. Such a dumb thing, but I mean, we're kids. We think everything's funny and
Can you
anything's
see
funny.
it?
There you go.
Yo, why you walking away? Heart attack! It's like
No audio.
Alright. Next time you go to a game, take a wrench so you can fix the fucking bench.
Yeah, man, we would just burn each other. That
Definitely.
was just a
Yeah.
thing. We would all get in a group after the game, and some of us would go in and out. Some would just go home.
Yeah. No. Yeah. For
Um,
sure.
Dang, dude. But yeah, time does go by fast, dude. Like
And
while
yeah.
you're in high school, it feels like forever. But then that day of graduation, dude, I was like, dang.
No. Yeah,
Like when
bro.
you're sitting there, it's like a whole different world when you're just sitting. And you're
Exactly. Yeah.
standing and you're up next and they say your name, Javiiurena or Lehi Martinez.
Yeah, bro.
Out there
Crazy.
seeing
Yeah.
everybody. Dang,
And no, yeah, bro,
it's
for
just
sure. Like,
different, dude.
I felt like I personally took it for granted. I wish I would have done better. You know,
Oh,
looking back
same,
at it,
dude.
I'm like, yeah, bro, for sure.
For
But,
sure.
you know,
For sure, dude.
like they say though, like everything happens for a reason. You know, fuck, maybe
Mhm.
it was meant to happen like that. You know,
Yeah.
shoot.
But going off track a little bit, I
Okay,
don't
go
think
for it.
I've seen this in your podcast. But what made you start this podcast, bro? Let's ask you the
Okay,
questions now.
all right, let's reverse it then. Huh? Okay, shoot. Honestly, bro, like I was just one day I was having a conversation with my friend, good friend Eric Perez. You know Eric Perez.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we're having a convo. And then like I told him like, hey bro, like I just felt it would be cool, dope to have like people's stories, you know? Cause
Mhm.
like, do you know Matt Barnes, the NBA basketball player?
No, I'm not
No,
that
for
into
sure.
basketball, but no.
Well, Matt Barnes has his own podcast, All the Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he brings up a lot of people, like a shit ton of people, like Jason Tatum, LeBron was on there, Draymond Green, Stephen Curry. He just brings up people that people knew, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I just got that idea. Like, all right, what if I reach out to people? Come on, have
Mm-hmm.
them tell their stories.
Mm-hmm.
Have some fun on Zoom. You know, during this
Yeah,
time. Like, I just felt that would be dope. Like bringing people on, them telling their experiences from the past, leading up to
yeah,
now.
yeah. And that's good, bro. That's good. I mean, you gotta start off somewhere. I mean, obviously not from the beginning or in
Exactly. Yeah.
anything. From the
Yeah.
beginning, you're not gonna get a lot of views. I mean, maybe your podcast will grow up and blow up. Maybe you'll stay the same, or maybe you'll
Exactly.
get less views.
But it's going
I
back to
mean,
just having a good time with it. You know, just having fun with it.
exactly. Like for
Yeah.
me in FEV Sports, I don't always have a bunch of sales. I'm not always making big profits, but I mean, it comes down to just having fun.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like that's like if you're already like okay, like me, say like, all right, I'm starting it. If I expect to be big already, nah, that's not
Yeah.
just not gonna happen. Like I'm not even expecting to be big. I'm just doing this for fun, you know. Like
Yeah, that's good.
just having a conversation with someone I haven't had in a minute, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
pretty much.
yeah. That's good. All right. Next question. Next question.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
What about you? I know we talked about motivation. What motivates you, bro?
Okay, what motivates me?
Yeah.
Sure, just honestly like seeing people grind, you know. Like I want to do my own thing, like other people, like you're over there in Utah doing your thing. Jose, like just have a bunch of friends doing their own thing, you know. And I'm like, I'm doing
Mm-hmm.
my own thing. And then honestly, like I have my girlfriend. She motivates
Mm-hmm.
me. That's why I'm got back into school. But yeah, like just different people out there, especially like I said, my girlfriend, you guys. Like everything just made like when I turned 21, my mind just changed. Like, all right, I'm an adult, you know, 21.
Yeah.
Like your
Yeah.
brother said, Ian, like you're an adult now. Like you choose to be lazy now. Like you just don't want to be lazy. And
Yeah.
I was just tired of being lazy. I was for a minute. I'm like, you know what? I gotta change my mindset.
For
And
sure.
since then, bro, like I'm like, all right, let's try different things out, you know, like such as
That's
a
good.
podcast. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And then high school, dude. Um, which year did you like? Your freshman, sophomore, junior,
Okay.
senior year? What was your favorite moment of being in high school?
Shoot. Okay. So honestly, my two favorite were freshman and sophomore year.
All right. Why
But
so?
actually, sure, on it, they had have their good moments. But
Yeah.
freshman year, okay, I'll still just go for freshman and senior year. So freshman year, like I was coming from Spratling. That's the year I
Mm-hmm.
met you because of Jose Garduno.
Yeah.
Um, freshman year, I felt like I tried too hard to fit in, you know, because I'm coming from Spratling, a school that only has like 300 students, to a
Mm-hmm.
school that has over 3,000 students. Pittman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how much that is, but yeah,
Yeah.
like just crazy. Like you're going from 300 to 3,000.
Yeah.
Like I'm not used to being around that many people, you know,
Mm-hmm.
growing
Mm-hmm.
up in Keys to going to Pittman. But
Yeah.
my best moments freshman year, shoot, probably towards the end, because that's whenever I started connecting more with more people. Like
Mm-hmm.
throughout the first part of freshman year, I just like I said, like I try to find who was my group, you know, because
Yeah.
I had my
Yeah.
Keys friends and all, my Keys boys, you know, shout out to them.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah. For sure.
I just felt like I had to grow more, you know,
Yeah.
see where I
Yeah.
fit. And then entering
Yeah.
sophomore year, actually freshman year is actually where I started hanging out with Jose Flores.
Yeah.
Sophomore year to junior year, that's were like probably the best times because like that's whenever I started connecting with more people, starting knowing more
Mm-hmm.
people, like you, Jose, the soccer squad, all of them. That's probably like when we're all connected, you know.
Yeah.
And then I find out, well, I didn't find out. I kind of put myself in the situation of going to
Mm-hmm.
Roseland, so I had shit grades. I'll put it out there. Like my grades are
Hey,
terrible.
bro, me too. Almost. I talked to what's it called? Assistant
Jacinto,
principal.
Jacinto,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
He tried to intimidate me and everything, making me feel
yeah,
bad. Like, do you want to
yeah,
go to? Do you want to go? What's it called? Roselawn, or do you want to stay here and improve? Like, no, don't worry, I'll improve. I mean, I did.
yeah,
Yeah, dude. I had horrible grades too, dude. That's the
yeah,
thing I regret. I wish I wasn't as lazy.
yeah.
But I had a adult school or night school. I would stay after class at Pittman and get my grades up. But yeah, high school for sure. It's fun.
Oh
But
yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
now you graduated, bro. How's life for you? How's
Life
life treating
after.
you now?
Okay, so first 2 years, honestly, like we all know it. Like I was bigger. I was a big boy back then.
Facts, facts.
Okay,
Yeah, we gotta admit
so
it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta admit it.
Like I was 270 pounds at one point. You know, I didn't. I was just doing like I said earlier. I was just being lazy, being a lazy piece of shit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I went to school. I didn't even go to classes to be honest. I just was there to go. You know,
For
I
you.
felt
Yeah.
classes, but let's see. It all started when I started working out. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was back in like March of 2018. And then March 2018 to now, I've lost like 50 pounds, 55 pounds, you know? But, and then as months went by, I just started realizing like, okay, I got to get my mindset right, you know? And then again, like I said, I didn't again even at that point I didn't know how important school was, you know.
Yeah.
So when I met my girlfriend, she's all about school,
Mhm.
you know. Shout out to her.
Uh,
But
Mine too.
like she got me into school, you know, and honestly, like at the beginning, I'm like, oh, I didn't know if I wanted to continue school, but like I
Mhm.
said, she got me into school, and now I'm like, I'm not like her all about school. She's all about school. Good for her. I'm
Yeah.
about school, you know, but like I'll do it like podcasts, you know, all that. But honestly, now we're here in the podcast. I was watching,
Mhm.
like I said, YouTube, some Celtics podcast, some NBA podcast, Matt Barnes, like we were saying,
Mhm.
like everything just clicked. Like, what if I just start this and then contact with people who I haven't spoken to in a few like months, years, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know if you saw it, but JT Mercer, I haven't talked to him in a while. Hit him up, and then the boys on the podcast, like, shoot, I hit him up because I haven't spoken to him in a while. I'm like, you know what? Let's hear the story. And then even in the future podcast after this, there's some special guests I haven't spoken to in a while. This should be
Mhm.
good too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
for sure.
Yeah, man. When I saw you lose weight, I mean, I was proud of you because yeah, I remember when I first met you. Yeah, you're a pretty big guy.
Okay.
And then yeah, after college, I was like, dang, yeah, how he's working out. You know, I see you post videos and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to work out. Believe it or not, I've gained a few pounds. I mean, you can't
Okay.
notice it.
No, all
Maybe
good.
maybe
All
my
good.
cheeks a little bit, but
Yeah, yeah.
a little belly. Um, but yeah, yeah,
But speaking on working out though, like even right now in COVID, it's hard. Even for me, I've gained like 10 pounds, you
sure,
know.
for sure.
But I feel like I gained like 50 pounds again. But it's just hard because like COVID's closing down the gyms, you know. It's just you
Yeah,
have to. It makes it even more tough on mental health, you know.
hmm
For sure.
for sure. Sure. I think that's all the questions I have for you. Keep
I got one
going.
more for you. I got one more for you.
All right, all right.
Okay, so you're a big Drake fan. I know that.
Yes,
Shout out Drake. So
yeah.
let me hear your top 5 favorite artists for you.
Top 5 favorite artists. Man, I don't know. Cause look,
Okay.
when I lived in California, all I listened to would be rap or corridos, you know, style banda. And here in Utah is actually different. I forgot to mention that in Utah it's mainly reggaeton and bachata.
Okay.
And so I would just listen to a bunch of reggaeton, bachata. I remember when Ozuna and Bad Bunny started, you know, going up, making into the big leagues. And so I would always listen to their old music. So I mean, it's kind of hard for sure. Drake #1 for me. Second would probably be Bad Bunny. You know who doesn't love
Okay.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
Third, I'm not going off of bars.
Go off you, bro. Go off
I'm going
you.
off on how I think.
Yeah, yeah. Off you.
I Just my top 5. So I'm not gonna
Hey.
the way I'm
Like they
saying it is
say,
not gonna be.
like they
I'm not
say,
gonna say in order.
like they say, it's my top 5, not yours.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say order. I'm just gonna name the names.
Okay,
You can
go for
put
it.
it
Yeah.
however you want. Whoever's
Yeah.
viewing this, you can put it however you want. Everything's
Okay,
together. I
go
don't
for it.
care.
Yeah.
So Drake, Bad Bunny, J. Cole, he's a GOAT. Mike Towers. I don't know if you heard of Mike Towers, but Mike
Okay.
Towers. And I think that's it. That's 4, but that's what I mainly listen to. Either Bad Bunny, Drake, Mike Towers. Yeah, J. Cole.
You got all types of kinds, huh? Kinds of music right there.
Yeah,
Different
I
kinds
listen
of
to
music.
everything.
It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's just the thing here. Lots of bachata,
No, yeah,
lots of
for sure.
reggaeton,
Because I
stuff.
remember, shoot, honestly, like, yeah, back in high school, like when I met you, like, I didn't know what I would listen to, like, random shit, you know. But like
Mm-hmm.
you and Jose Garduno got me into you with Drake, and then him with freaking J Cole. Like you two
J.
were like
Cole.
those two, like are up there for me, obviously.
Yeah.
And then with my cousins, like they love Kendrick Lamar, and they got me hooked on Kendrick.
Yeah.
And then
I
with my
like him too.
boys,
I think he's a great artist. I
yeah,
just don't listen to him enough to be
yeah,
like, oh yeah, he's my favorite.
yeah, for sure. And then my fourth, because of Tony Anthony Zuno, they
Mm-hmm.
got like his side got me into Travis Scott. You know, like before the concert, because I went to Travis Scott concert. I don't really care for Travis Scott. You know, but
Yeah.
that day after that, bro, like that, I don't know, it just tugged on me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then
For
fifth,
sure.
fifth would probably be I'm a weekend guy, bro. The weekend. I'm a weekend
Yeah.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's dope.
And that's because
I
of
know.
Gerardo. You know Gerardo Naya?
Yeah.
Yeah, him,
Yeah.
weekend fan. He got me into that. So those
Yeah.
five, they all have a reason behind them.
I would see his posts back then, back in high school, of the
Yeah.
weekend and all that stuff.
Big weekend fan right there.
Yeah, man.
Shoot.
Dang. Seems like a long time. I mean, I'm not old, I'm 22, but like
No, yeah.
from 2016 to
To
being in
now, yeah.
2020 to almost being in 2021, man.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Big, like, legit time flies, bro. Legit.
That's just crazy. I remember in high school, they would ask you, how do you see yourself in 5 years?
You don't
And
know,
you would
bro.
say, or you would write it down. I'm gonna have a nice car. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
a good job, or I'm gonna be married, or I'm gonna be traveling. I didn't picture myself to be where I am now.
Yeah.
I'm
for
not saying
sure.
where I am now is bad or good, but I mean, for me, like
No, yeah.
life is good right now.
I just,
My
I
opinion.
don't think everyone, obviously can't tell the future,
Yeah.
but no one's planned a future, like, no one's gonna go the way they think it's gonna go, you know?
Yeah.
Like, shoot,
I
we
mean,
don't,
don't get me wrong. I mean, there are people who have that mindset,
yeah,
from when they're in high school. I'm gonna go to this school. I'm gonna have this job. I'm gonna graduate by this year. And I've seen some people do that already. Like, so I've seen some of my friends, or how would you say, high school colleagues.
yeah,
They're not friends, but I grew up with high school. They already graduated. I mean, good for them. They had
yeah,
that mindset. Whereas me, I mean, let's talk about this real quick. When I moved out, I was studying IT, server administration, like computer
okay,
stuff. And then not till this year, in the beginning of the year, man, I felt lost, dude. I felt overwhelmed because in my head, I was like, I'm gonna just stick with technology because it's always growing and that will be a thing always. But I don't know, man. I felt lost for a while. I felt overwhelmed. I talked to my dad. I'm like, hey, dad, dude, like, this is a lot of work. I don't know what to do now. And so I thought about it. And then now this semester is my first semester doing business management.
okay,
So I'm doing that stuff now. I'm going into business. And I mean, you also can never go wrong with business because everything's business, dude.
yeah, for sure. You can make anything
Everything's
into
a business.
business. Something small, make
Yeah.
it into business, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and it's normal for people to change their majors. I
Yeah,
think the average is like 3 or 4 times.
yeah, it's
And
normal.
that's okay. I mean, it sucks. I'm starting all over again. Now I gotta do another 4 years right from the beginning. But I mean, that's life, dude.
Yeah, like, you don't,
Like,
like, you don't even know what you can be, your start of your, you might work for you, but, like, say when you first started, like, you
mhm.
don't know if it's gonna work out. Things
Yeah,
change for everybody,
yeah,
whether it's good or bad.
yeah. And like I said, I mean, things don't always change. You ever have that mindset? I'm gonna be an engineer. You're gonna be an engineer, and you just do it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I thought. I mean, I thought I was gonna be like a tech guy ever since high school. I love being on computers. I thought I was gonna be a tech guy, but I guess not. But I mean, I like the knowledge that I learned.
Yeah,
I mean, there's knowledge that I use still from technology, from being in the IT field for a while.
exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what about you? I forgot what you were studying.
I'm doing I'm communications major, com major.
Communications.
You know, yeah. I just, like, before, like, it's going back to before high school. Like, I wasn't really okay. So let's start a little bit before. Okay, so I wasn't
All
really
right.
a guy who talked a lot. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
was just there in the group laughing. You know, didn't really speak what I felt. And then I felt it was more when I got my job at Planet Fitness. You know,
Okay.
so, like, it all, again, it's weird because, like, when I got my job at Planet Fitness, I already lost weight. I gained confidence. You know,
Yeah.
so Planet Fitness, you do, like, you speak to people, members, you know,
Mm-hmm.
basic. And then after that, bro, like, my talking skills got way better. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do communications major. Like, that was my major at the beginning, but I didn't know exactly what it was, you know.
Yeah.
But and
That's
then
good.
yeah, it just, everything, like I said, like, it led back to what I wanted to be before, you know. It
Yeah.
just came back.
That's good. That's good. Because whereas me, I mean, I'm not sure if you can notice this about me, but I'm like a quiet person. I'm an introvert.
Yeah,
There's
you do your
extroverts,
own
there's
thing, bro.
introverts.
You do your own
Yeah,
thing, bro. It's all good.
which is good and bad. Is
All good,
in
bro.
high school it was just us, right? Our small
Yeah,
group. When it came to real world, college and everything, I was like, dang, I was so shy and I didn't want to talk. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
start conversations with strangers. I don't like doing that. If they
I
talk
feel
to
it.
me,
Yeah,
then yeah, I'll talk to them. But I mean, you get older, you gotta start networking. You gotta start meeting new
exactly.
people.
Yeah, like as you get older too, you gotta like use your voice. Like you can't
Yeah,
just be in the back hiding for no reason.
and that was me for a while, man. My first few
Oh yeah,
years living here. Yeah, I wouldn't talk to people. I, I'm just embarrassed to talk to people that I don't know. I get shy.
yeah,
I
yeah. I
still am.
feel that.
I still
Okay,
am. But thankfully, being a girl up, you have to do this, dude. You
you just
can't
gotta
just hide.
say, "Excuse my language." You just say, "Fuck it, go do it."
Yeah.
Pretty much, go do it. Go do it. Shoot. All right, Lehi. Anything else you want to say to the audience, bro? Like any like motivational quotes you got? I don't know.
Use your money wisely.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a big thing for me, dude. That's a big thing. Like, yeah, I've made some different purchases too. I'll admit it. But you just
Yeah.
gotta use your money wisely, dude. Save it. I told Ian, because Ian looks up to me. Back
Okay.
then, before he had his growth spurt, because he's like right now he's like 6'1". He used
Yeah.
to be like as tall as me or shorter.
Bro, he's hella tall.
I know, man. That was my dream, to be at least 6 feet. I'm like 5'10.5", I think, or 5'11".
Okay.
Still pretty tall, higher than the average, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Ian would always look up to me. He would always, back then when we lived together, we would always wear the same clothes. He liked the clothes I would wear. He'd always take my shirt and we would get mad at each other. Hey mom, he's wearing my shirt and
Yeah.
such. But yeah, he sees me grinding out here.
No, yeah, for sure.
Saving money every now and then, buying things for myself, as a luxury to treat myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, I told Ian, hey Ian, save your money, dude. Save as much money as you can.
Yeah, for sure. Because it all comes back,
'Cause
bro.
yeah, it all comes back every time. I think about the struggle. I think about me did when I had just 1 cent in my bank account,
Okay.
because
That one
that's a
cent,
real
huh?
struggle. That
That's
one
all it took.
cent, dude.
Yeah.
After that, it just hit me like, Leah, you
Yeah.
can't be doing this anymore. You don't make enough
Bro.
to be buying $100 shoes. You don't make enough
Exactly.
to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
buying 3 pairs of jeans and a shirt. You don't make
Yeah.
enough to buy yourself an Apple Watch.
Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah,
Like we were saying earlier, like you gotta work your ass off to buy those expensive things,
yeah,
And
for
even
sure,
again,
for sure.
working your ass off doesn't really mean that you have enough money to buy what you want.
hmm
It all goes back
hmm
to saving.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But that's one thing in life, dude. Finance. If you
Big
guys can
time.
take a finance class, I would say for sure do it, dude. Because some people do know how to manage their money, others don't.
No
Others
doubt.
learn
Yeah.
like me. But yeah, like I said, I'm a role model for Ian. Thankfully, he has a job making money. We talk about that every now and then. We talk about investing because he invests too. Because of me, he
Okay.
saw me
Yeah, yeah.
investing.
He told me that. Yeah. He told me that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have that much profit. Probably a few bucks. I don't know, between the hundreds or more or less around
But
there.
shoot, something's
But
better than
it's
nothing, bro.
yeah,
Something's
yeah, and
better
it's
than
good.
nothing.
It's good to be in, like, for me. I think it's good to be in that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Try to grow your money.
For sure.
What else? What else? I think that's it, dude. I would say, don't forget to follow my company. It's at
FEV Sports.
FEV Sports.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
On
wearing the
Instagram.
tracksuit. I'm wearing the
Let's see
tracksuit,
it.
man.
Let's see it real
This
quick.
is a tracksuit.
Okay. All right. Looks pretty dope, bro. FEV
Yeah, go
Sports,
follow.
baby. FEV
I'm doing
Sports.
a raffle giveaway. Look at my highlights. I have all the jerseys I've ordered there. People have ordered there. I mean, Javi, you're a customer there.
He got retro.
Um,
He got all whatever you need. Hit him up.
yeah, the
FEV
retros,
Sports.
dude. The retros are nice, dude. You need to buy
Yeah,
one.
for
The
sure.
retros are super nice, really good quality. I have the regular version, which is like loose. Player
Player
version, which
version
is like a
tight.
slim fit.
Tight. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shoot. Yeah. No, pretty dope.
Tracksuits. Yeah. I mean, they're nice, dude. They're nice. One thing though is, people ask me, they're like, "Hey, why are you selling it for that much? I want a price, $45." I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to sell jerseys to make it affordable. What do you want me to do? Sell it to you for
Yeah.
the same price as Nike, $80?
Yeah.
I'll sell it. If you want to buy it for $80, I'll sell it to you, man. Or they'll be like, is it authentic? Is it fake? I mean, when they ask me that question, I don't know how to answer it, because when I see it, it's the exact same thing as buying it off of Nike. The only reason it costs more is because of the brand name.
Yeah.
Nike, Adidas, they have to make their profit. They have to sell it for $80, $100, right? Because you've seen some of the stories I post on the company page.
Yeah.
I post some pictures from Dick's Sporting Goods selling one of the jerseys there, $90. I compare that to my jerseys that I have, dude. Same thing. It's same thing. I know people always, freaking talk to you about, oh, why are you buying fakes? Fakes is not the thing.
Yeah.
Especially in shoes, I get it because it's shoes. The shoe game is different from sports game.
Yeah.
Game.
Different. Yeah.
But when it comes to buying jersey, dude, for me it's the same, exact same thing. So guys, I mean, don't be spending hundreds of dollars just for one shirt when you can spend $100 and buy two shirts.
Two shirts. Not even $100. Like what, $95?
Yeah, and I got a promo: buy two jerseys, get the third one free.
Exactly.
Right?
But they're over here spending at freaking those soccer shops for $95 for a jersey.
Yeah. So I mean, don't be afraid. Hit me up. It's a good price. Probably the best deal you ever get.
FEV Sports, baby. Hit them up.
You got the flea market, but the material won't be as good.
No.
Stuff like that. But yeah, for sure, guys. Hit me up on that.
For sure. Don't be scared either. Just hit them up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got some right there in the back. Right there.
Yeah. The keeper one, I think.
Yeah, the keep one.
Yeah.
Shoot. All right, Lehi. It was a pleasure, man. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you,
Yeah,
man. You have a
bro.
good one.
Memoria, yo sé que tú me odias. Mi mamá me dijo yo estamos en victoria. Estoy hablando con tu pa' que vive en el jet y saca la gloria. Por real hasta la muerte en el Google App. Todas las letras en cap. En Puerto Rico sí el dios del tren. En España me dicen a nuestro.